Welcome back to the Late Late Show. My first guest is the Golden Globe winning actor and four-time Emmy nominee who starred in the hit series The X-Files. He's also a talented writer and director whose feature film House of D hits theaters in the spring. That really is a lovely film. Please welcome David Duchovny.
Let me just say that Craig is not being completely honest with you, or not telling you the full story, that after Nicole, I was the second date that he went on. In Los Angeles. And I don't want to say that it went further, but let me just say that that bird doesn't know what he's talking about.
We went past upstairs outsideys then. Do you, because now... We call that downstairs insidies, if you know what I mean. Just
as long as it's not downstairs backsidies. Thank you.
All right.
And I won't call you back.
Hey, you're Scottish too, aren't you?
I'm half Scottish.
How do you be half Scottish?
Because my mother's Scottish.
Your mother's
Scottish? My dad is not. My dad is Jewish and my mother's Scottish, so... I mean, it was always, you know, don't ask me to pick up a check or anything like that.
That's my son. My son has that same. My son's mother is Jewish and I'm Scottish.
My Scottish grandmother used to say the two most maligned people on the face of the earth.
They are.
Scots and the Jews. And, you know, there's a name for what your son is and what I am. A half Scot, half Jew. Because apparently there's a lot of them running around.
Really?
Probably because of you.
Hello.
It's called the technical term is a macaroon.
A macaroon.
Kosher for Passover.
I like that.
Stays dry in the Hebrides, the whole thing.
Do you think you got quite odd being Scottish and Jewish? Now, does your mother live in America?
She does.
Does she? Because my mother's Scottish and she's quite frightening.
Yeah.
You know, because... No, she is. Because Scottish mothers, Jewish people talk about how their mothers are all very, you know, kind of over the top and everything. But, you know, my mother's, I think, worse than that.
Well, my mother, she was an aphoristic kind of mom. You know, she'd have a saying for most anything that would teach you how to be in any situation. And usually it was the same saying, which was, it's right better than a Stina in the lug.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you just said. Say it again.
It's right better than a Stina in the lug.
It's much better than a stone behind the ear.
Right. So he's not an imposter, so it's true.
Wow. But that still doesn't make sense.
No, it just meant that if I was complaining, you know, why don't we have any dessert? You know, why can't I go to the park? It's basically shut up. It's better than getting hit over the head with a rock.
Which she's right, you know, it is. It is.
That sums up the whole Scottish worldview, I think. And then my father, being the New York Jew that he was, had a completely different approach to life. He was more passive, more laid back, more sardonic, I guess. His response to any situation was usually, you need that like a moose needs a hat rack.
I suddenly know why you were drawn to this X-Files world of the design.
So,
have you ever been to Scotland?
I've been to Scotland. I got the chance to take my mother there for a premiere of a movie called Return to Me that I did a few years ago.
Yeah, it's a lovely film.
Yeah. And got to bring her there, and actually got to go to a Prince's Trust concert with Prince Charles, who's also your Lord Master as well, because Scotland is...
this is America, buddy.
Yeah. That Braveheart intro notwithstanding, you guys...
Yeah.
Scotland is still annexed, I believe.
I thought I'd get the Scottish stuff out of the way early. Do you know what I mean? Just paint your face, get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you looked good. It reminded me of our date a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
But I was sitting there with the Prince, your
Prince, yeah.
your Prince.
Yeah.
And,
Not my Prince.
And we were watching a band called All Saints, which was popular at the time, and they were doing a song called Booty Call, which I think you had a band on.
G. Love is going to sing Booty Call tonight.
Right,
yeah.
right. So I could tell that the Prince was kind of nonplussed by the song, and he said at one point, and forgive my accent, it's terrible, he said, I can't make out a word they're saying. You know, I said, well, there's Prince, they're saying, may I call you Prince? They're saying booty call. He says, booty call? I said, well, I could explain it to you, but it's a little rough. So, I mean, do I have your permission? He said, yeah, sure. Yeah. I said, a booty call is when a man calls a woman, or a woman calls a man, but a man calls a woman late at night, usually after midnight, to try and get her to come over, have sex with him, and then go back home.
I love the sound of this booty call.
And the Prince went, And he reached for his cell phone. No, he didn't.
I know he was running. We got to take a break. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with David Duchovny. Welcome back to the Late Late Show. I'm here with David Duchovny, who was getting girls to throw candy at him through the commercial break. Which seems good. What have you been doing? What are you filming? What are you making now?
I just finished a movie in New York called Trust the Man that was written and directed by Bart Freundlich, who's a friend of mine, a very talented guy. And it's quite a serious movie, and I brought a kind of a pictorial essay to show you some of the stuff that my character goes through.
Well, that's great.
It's a movie with myself, Julianne Moore, Billy Crudup, and Maggie Gyllenhaal. So it's a great cast, I think.
So you want me to show these photographs and take you through the story?
I'll talk you through it.
Okay, okay, here we go then. All right, here's the first photograph you brought. Show and tell.
Yeah, so
it's a very serious movie, you say.
Maybe I can explain it. This is a picture of me getting punched in the balls by a six-year-old boy.
Yeah, that's lovely. And what about this one here?
Yeah. This is that is a bag of frozen edamame, also known as soybeans.
And that woman's putting it on your testicles.
She is right there.
Right.
She's icing me down after my injury.
Right. Is this a kids film or?
It's for all ages.
Yeah, and this.
And this is later on. I have to go to the doctor. This scene, I'm convinced I have a venereal disease because my can you say balls? I know you can say it, but
yeah, I can. Balls. There you are.
I like the way you say it better.
What, testicles?
Yeah, because my testicles are vibrating.
Yeah.
I think that I have a venereal disease, and it coincides with my phone ringing, my cell phone ringing, and the doctor is actually dialing my cell phone number.
Yeah, I know this actor here, John Carroll Lynch. Isn't he a great actor?
He's a
great actor. And lovely hands.
Well, they're warm.
Yeah,
which is nice.
He's a love. Now, what about Taya? She's just got Spanglish out right now, so it's fantastic.
She's amazing. Yeah.
And I think she should get an Oscar for that. Can I say that?
Yeah. Well,
I think she should get.
I think you should address.
I think Taya should get an Oscar for Spanglish. She's very good.
It's such an amazing gutsy performance. I mean,
it's fantastic.
She's unstoppable. But Taya's she's working on another movie. She's also doing a lot of work with UNICEF as well to try and help the tsunami victims at this point. And you know, I think it's great. You know, if we all, even if our government is reacting somewhat slowly to the crisis, it's great that all of us as individuals have actually been sending a lot of money to these people and trying to help because.
Yeah.
I mean, in this way, the government will follow our lead. And if you want any information on how to give or anything like that, UNICEFusa.org is how you can can find out how you might be able to help as an individual in whatever small amount that you can.
I think that's very important.
So Taya's been involved with UNICEF. Her grandmother was one of the founders of UNICEF. Yeah, so she's been involved in that.
Well, it's good stuff, and I wish her luck with it. And yeah, let's get behind that a wee bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're our brothers and sisters. You know, and we're all part of the same world.
Thanks for coming in. Thank you, David. David Duchovny. House of D hits the theaters this spring. What's that email address? UNICEF.
UNICEFUSA.org.
UNICEFUSA.org to send donations.
Donations and to learn how
to learn about help.
Involved. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, David. We'll be right back with Nicole Sullivan. Thank you. Please welcome David Duchovny, everybody. Davy Duchovny.
Can't tell from that clip, but it's a comedy.
It is a comedy. I've seen it. I've seen The House of D. It's a lovely film. It's a comedy, yet it's sad and touching in places too, so congratulations.
Where exactly did it touch you?
It touched me. I tell you what it touched me. That French actress that you've got in that film.
Yes, you asked me about her.
What's her name? She's gorgeous.
Magali Amadei.
Magali Amadei.
Yeah.
Somebody knows her. She is lovely in the film, though.
Yeah, she's terrific.
Did you find her in France?
Yeah.
Did you go to France and find her? I'm looking for an actress. Taya, I'll see you in a bit.
French woman. No, she was in America, and we found her here. Yeah, walking the streets of America. French. That's what the French women do. They come over, they just walk around until somebody grabs them and puts them in a movie.
Well, it's working. They wear blouses, they smoke cigarettes. Interesting. Blouses, yes. They wear blouses, they smoke cigarettes. Bonjour, Monsieur Duchovny. I would like to be in your movie. No?
Yes.
Yeah, hey. No, you were my first. You were my first.
I know.
You were my first guest on this show.
I know.
How's it going?
Is it sad to see me again? Or?
Kind of.
Yeah.
No, it's not, because it means I'm still on the air. I'm kind of rotating. Thank you. All right, come on.
It's a little, it's a little talk show trick when you don't actually have that much to talk about. You come up with time-wasting devices like, let's do it again, come on.
No. You don't want to talk about the film that you wrote, directed, and you're in with the giant moustache? Come on.
Well, it's not a giant mustache. In America, when it comes around the bottom like that, we call it a goatee.
That's not a goatee. That's a Village People, son. I saw that one.
Now that you mention it.
Hey, I tell you, Robin Williams is looking a bit rough. Is he all right? Is he okay? What's wrong?
I kept him up all night, you know.
Yeah?
He ages in the film. He ages 30 years in the film. But, you know...
Tell the folks what the film's about, a little bit.
It's really a coming-of-age story, and it has to do with, you know, a boy...
It's got a French actress in it, I'll tell you that for nothing.
Don't make you stand up again.
No. They're scared.
But it's really about how when you turn 13 and when you're becoming a man, when a boy's becoming a man, how much you have to leave behind. And again, it's funny.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of...
Michael Jackson, you have to leave Michael behind. You do. It's that time of...
Do not make me regret having them say Pappas, the character that Robin Williams plays, is mentally handicapped. It's this kid's best buddy. And again, he is maturing past wanting to have this guy as his friend. He's got to leave him behind. It's very sad for Pappas. And then there's a woman in the women's house of detention. That's why it's called House of D.
It's about the women's house of detention, House of D.
I just said that.
Yeah, I know.
And
I'm making it clear.
Oh, was it not clear? Was it not clear?
No.
It was clear.
Yes, to them perhaps, but it's very late at night. Some people are very, very high at home, and I have to help them.
You know your audience.
I do know my audience. Some of them are toasted, as the young people say.
House of Detention, and played by Erykah Badu, plays this woman prisoner that this kid strikes up a relationship with. because there was this place in New York on 11th Street and 6th Avenue called the House of D for women. And I just thought, well, it's amazing if a kid could walk by the prison and have a conversation with a prisoner. You could in the middle of New York City. I always thought that was an amazing dramatic situation. I can tell by the expression on your face that maybe it's not.
No. You know what I was just thinking, though? I was thinking about that French actress again, and she played... No, she's fantastic, but in the movie, there's the lovely French actress who plays your wife, and then there's a very lovely actress who plays your mother.
Yes, my wife, Taya Leone, plays my character's mother.
Yeah, all right.
Woo!
I just think that is there any kind of Freudian thing going on there for you, do you think? Unnoticed? You cast your wife as your mother.
Can I borrow your... Do you have does anybody have a cell phone that I can borrow? I got it.
You gotta call your psychotherapist.
Yeah, no, because we never appear on screen as mother and son. I play the boy grown up 30 years later.
But the boy's so good now. The kid is actually great in the movie.
This kid, Anton Yelchin, he's just a genius of a young actor. I mean, I'm in awe of this kid.
But I think, when I was watching the movie, I was thinking, that's David, and he's doing all that thing. I thought it was you as a kid.
Oh, really?
I was transported to your childhood. And then I was thinking, wait a minute. And his mum's Taya Leone. That's weird and creepy. Because now they're married.
I can't speak for your state of mind when you watch it. I think maybe you're like your audience when you were watching the movie.
Yeah. A little toasted, you mean? Yeah.
Toasted, yeah.
A wee bit toasted. So are you going around doing the whole celebrity pitch for the movie?
I'm going around, and you know, I'm just I'm kind of. I think that it's a real classic movie-going experience where you laugh and you cry at this movie, and I really want to just impart that to everybody that will do me the favor of listening to me as I talk about it, because I really set out to make a movie that would put you through the ringer and make you laugh. And
it is a lovely film, man. Congratulations on it.
You know, to me, that's what a big movie is. It's when you have a great experience in the dark with a bunch of strangers. Or maybe that's not a movie.
Bathhouse. It's a bathhouse.
It might not be a movie that I'm talking about there.
Are you on the publicity trail? You're in your private jet with your fleets of publicists flying around?
Private jet. This is an independent film.
Yeah, I know.
I'm lucky if I can get a seat on the train.
Really?
Yeah.
You're doing all the shows? You're doing all the publicity? Well, you are. You're here.
I'm just doing your show.
That's it? You're only doing me? We'll take a break. We'll be right back with David Duchovny. Do it again. Welcome back, everyone. I'm here with David Duchovny.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
See, now this movie you've done, House of D, right? Not only do you have a beautiful French actress in it, and your wife plays your mother, but you've got a very talented, and this was a smart move to get the kids in.
Yeah.
You've got a dog in the movie.
Well,
people love dogs. Dogs and monkeys, people love.
Damn, I don't have any monkeys.
Or a shark. Yeah, can you maybe just draw a shark?
A shark in New York City. Didn't make sense. Although, you know, in post, maybe I'll put it in. But I had to have a dog. The boy, Anton Yelchin, plays he has a job delivering meat after school, which...
Well, the shark could go after the meat. It's too late now, isn't it? You finished the movie.
Yeah.
All right. Next time.
Maybe. And which is something I did. I delivered meat when I was...
I heard about that, yeah. Back in the day.
So,
it went strangely quiet, Mr. Smarty Pants, didn't it? Yeah, come on then, tell us about the charming film.
I was just thinking about having that experience in the dark with a bunch of strangers. From my experience, I rode the big silver delivery bike, which was so cumbersome and awkward. And people love to throw things at you. I don't know why. It's like, oh, I've got license to throw things at a child. Because he's moving slowly and he's on a bicycle. I don't know, you know, old men, whap, eggs, everything. It's everybody. But also, dogs love to pee on that bike.
Really?
I think because they smell the meat around it. I don't know. I don't want to venture a guess, but they do. So I wanted to have that in the movie, where every time they park this bike, there's a dog that pees on it. Some different dog. So I said to my first AD, the first assistant director, you got to get me a few dogs that pee. And he was like, oh, it's going great. We're shooting. I talked to the trainer. The trainer says the dogs are they're peeing great. They're going to get it. You know, and I'm like, I don't want to spend any more time than I have to with these dogs because it's an independent film. I got to move fast. And if those dogs aren't peeing, I will not do the shot. I will move.
Right.
I will move on. I won't be in the movie.
Right. You're tough, man. I can hear you say it.
Tough on the dogs.
You're tough on the dogs.
I was tough on the dogs. So the day finally comes. We're going to do the first dog pee. And, you know, the first idea goes, they got this special thing that they do. It's a secret special thing that they do, and they guarantee that dog is going to pee on cue. I said, okay, you know, I got a shot. You know, it's like, dog pees. So it's not like you can't just put the dog peeing in there. He's got to be peeing in the middle of the shot. So I said, fine, you got a special way to do it. Let's
pee on action.
Pee on action. Yeah. So I look, the van pulls up with the dogs, and these dogs were not abused, I promise you, but I look in that window, and they look like they have to pee pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I started to feel, I was like, okay, let's get the shot quick, because, you know. And so the assistant to the dog trainer comes out with this bottle and starts spraying the delivery bike with it, the magic elixir, right? And I was like, oh my God, that's the secret weapon. You know, and then the dog comes out and whap, he just pees right on cue, one take, we're out of there. And I went up to this genius dog trainer. And I said, oh my God, what did you do? What is in that? What's in that? And he said, other dogs pee.
That's the magic of movies, David. The magic of movies. David Duchovny, everybody. David Duchovny. How's the deal over to Light Cities today? We'll be right back. Thank you so much. Very soon. Please welcome David Duchovny, everybody. Davy boy. Davy, how are you?
Craig.
Davy.
I just wanted to say Craig.
It's good, you sound... You take me back to Scotland when you say that.
Bounty.
Isn't your mum Scottish?
I stole a bounty.
Stole a bounty?
A bounty.
A bounty, yeah.
A bounty.
Have you ever had a bounty? You're an international traveller with your giant jet and your fleet of assistants.
That's me.
Yeah.
I've had an almond joy.
An almond joy.
Not a bounty.
Yeah. Well, don't you think a bounty's a better name for it?
It sounds vaguely sexual, though, when you say it.
I think that says more about you than it does about me.
Like I've got a booty.
A bounty?
A booty. We could just go on with that.
I'm just waiting for you to finish your bounty. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking about the House of D, because I've seen the House of D and I love the film.
Thank you.
And it's got a lot of prison in it. The women's prison. Have you ever been to jail? It's something I've always thought about you. I thought, you know, he's pretty, but he can't live by the rules. And I thought, he's jail.
I'm an outlaw.
You're an outlaw type.
No, well, I was watching your monologue, and I was reminded that when I was a kid, I was like 8 or 9 years old, maybe 7, and I figured out...
Tell him some slack, you can't remember.
And I'd figured out that a soda can fit perfectly in a tennis ball can. And so I would they're all going to run out and do it.
Please don't encourage them to say that.
So I take one tennis ball in the can, and then I'd shove a soda can down, and I'd put the tennis ball on top, and then I'd walk out, and I had my free soda.
And you're proud of this, aren't you?
Do I seem proud?
No.
So what happened was... everything was good, and I had all the soda that I wanted, like you had all the bounty you wanted.
Yeah. One bounty.
Yeah. And a friend of mine's sister said to me, well, David, I know what you're doing. She's only 8 or 9 or 7 herself. She sat me down and said, I know what you're doing, and I think it's okay.
I like her. Do you still know her?
No.
All right.
But you're going to have to steal for me as well.
Oh.
Or I'm going to tell your mom. And I just saw my entire future open up before me.
Yeah.
That I was just going to have to keep on stealing more and more to keep this woman in soda, TVs, cars. You know, as she got older, I was going to have to keep on stealing. So I just quit right there.
Yeah, you saw a life of crime from your soda business.
I also figured out you probably couldn't fit a TV or car in a tennis ball can. Although you could try.
Yeah, yeah. Scientists are working on it. Those iPods are tiny.
But I want to say that the House of D on DVD, now all of you people that said you were going to wait till it came out on DVD, and I know there are a lot of you. I know there are very many of you. You have no more excuses.
Yeah, well, there it is.
You have no more excuses. And I also feel like, I see people come on your talk show. Shoe?
Yeah. I can hardly understand your accent. I think you said shoe.
How do you say show?
Show.
Shoe. But all they do is they talk about themselves and what they've done. Mm-hmm. My movie, my whatever. And so I've just talked about House of D, and I also have a couple movies here that I like.
Oh, okay.
Donnie Darko, I think.
Oh, yeah, Donnie Darko. That's a good movie, yeah.
Gunner Palace was a good movie.
Gunner Palace. Oh, yeah, we had the guy on here who made that movie.
That's enough.
All right, yeah.
And then for us, the kids, Cinderella, I think is good.
Cinderella.
So now I feel better about hawking my own stuff if I just come and talk a little about somebody else.
Did anyone pay you for that?
Not at all.
Did the Disney Corporation
No,
say...
those are just movies I grabbed as I was walking out the door.
Yeah?
I stole them, all right? I stole them.
Exactly. You still get them inside the tennis racket thing.
Yes, in the press.
I heard the story about you. I don't know if this is true. I dropped out of high school. And
what?
I dropped out of high school, right?
Okay.
And I heard the story about that you dropped out of college. Is that right?
No, I dropped out of graduate school.
What's the difference? I genuinely don't know. I swear to God, I don't know.
Probably about 7 years and a couple $100,000.
All right.
But I was studying philosophy because I know that on your monologues recently you've been talking about philosophy. You're just wide-ranging all over the place.
Yeah, I am.
You're a madman.
ADD, HD, DVD. I don't even know
you can have your way with me. I'm hypnotized.
Yeah.
I wanted to study philosophy.
Right.
And I thought I was going to be a philosophy major, and I sat down in this course, philosophy course, and this guy came in and he looked like the ZZ Top guitarist. Or Mr. Natural. He had the floor-length gray beard. And I thought, okay, I'm going to hang with this. And he said, okay, let's talk about time travel. And then he said, it's very possible that I am who I am, but I also could be somebody from another dimension who looks very much like me, as well as who I am. And I just thought, I don't...
yeah, I get it. You don't need to be part of that crap. That'll mess with your head, man.
Yeah.
That'll mess with your head.
I just felt stupid.
Yeah, I felt stupid when you were saying it.
I felt stupid while I was saying it, too.
Take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, my lovely wee muscles. Monkeys, yeah.
Let me say that that's not the movie as it plays, by the way.
That is the movie. It's experimental. The director talks to you as the movie's happening.
Not me talking in your ear while you're trying to watch the movie.
You know what you should do? Go around with everyone who buys the DVD. You should sit and watch it with them and tell them what happened. That'd be a good gimmick.
All right. Doing the DVD commentary is weird because they just put you up in front of your movie and you watch it and you talk and you just whatever comes to your mind you just say, and it's just weird sitting in the dark.
That must be weird. I have no idea what that must be like.
No, it's like
talking off the top of your head all the time, not knowing what's going to come out next.
I know. We'll try to imagine.
Yeah, it's so alien to me to think that.
So I'm sitting there and I'm going, oh yeah, this was what I had like a tuna sandwich for lunch this day, and I think my stomach was on, and I napped, and this was so it's really important for the filmmakers out there to see that kind of process.
What you had.
You get that on the DVD.
Hey, listen, tell me about the Yankees-Red Sox thing. You're part of all this. I don't really.
Part of it?
Well, you're part of it, aren't you? One of the. What are you?
I'm a baseball fan.
Yeah, there you are. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Do you know anything about baseball?
I know a little bit about baseball.
What do you
know? I know that the Yankees and the Red Sox. And I know that the Los Angeles Angels of California Angels. Yeah. And I knew that the Dodgers used to be in Brooklyn. That's it. I'm done.
That's it. Do you know anything about the actual game, how it's played?
Yeah, you hit the ball with the bat, goes
Right.
into the parking lot, everybody cheers, you take some steroids.
And you forgot.
A lot of this steroid business.
You left out the spitting and the grabbing of the balls.
I didn't know that was baseball. I thought that was just dancing.
No, that was just being a talk show host. I think that, you know...
I thought we weren't going to talk about that on the air.
What? The balls?
Yeah. Don't tell me about the Yankees and the Red Sox instead.
But I'm reminded by balls. I'm reminded of something else about the triathlon that I just did, because they write your age on your calf.
Do they really? Why?
Well, I don't know why. Because they want to embarrass you for some reason before you're going. And you know, and then they also want to write your age on your balls. It's weird. At least that's what the guy told me. You know. And then I was late for the start and everything.
Yeah. That must. I hope they don't use a Sharpie. No, don't. I want to talk about baseball. I don't want to talk about your gentleman's equipment.
It's weird that they write your age on your balls, because your balls really tell your age, like the rings of the tree.
Oh, I know. It's like cutting through a tree and counting the rings.
Exactly.
It's the same idea. What? Well, I don't want to talk about. I want to talk about baseball. I'm an immigrant. I need to know this to get into being an American.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. The Yankees, Red Sox. You're a Red Sox fan or Yankees fan?
I'm a Yankee fan, and you know, to put it in terms of your philosophy, because you had a monologue on philosophy, like we spoke about.
Right.
The Red Sox are like the Yankees are like Freud, because they're popular and everybody quotes them and everybody's afraid of them. And
do they live in Vienna?
You know, maybe some of them have second houses there.
Right. Okay.
I think Derek Jeter has a house in Vienna. Yeah. And the Red Sox are like Jung, because they're not as popular. Nobody really knows about them, and they're about collective suffering and this kinds of things. And I guess, you know, that's the best I can do for you. But I know that, you know, Fever Pitch, that movie, was adapted from an English book about soccer fans. You know, like, you know, Arsenal, I know, is a team.
Yeah,
Arsenal. I'm just attracted to that name.
No, it's a good. Everyone likes to go up the arse on Saturday afternoons. No, that's what you say, honestly. That is.
Right. I just like a T-shirt that says arse on it.
Yeah. You can get one.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but baseball doesn't have the kind of hooliganism and violence and all that they have.
I don't think so. No. I mean, I haven't been to a game in a while, but I don't think. I mean, there's.
Would you like to see more hooliganism in baseball?
No, I'd like to see more hot pockets.
Hot pockets in baseball.
Yeah.
I tell you what. I want to talk to you about something. You know, it's the Emmys have just passed.
Oh.
And I didn't see you up for one this year.
No, well, I'm not on television.
That'll be it. And
although I don't think that should prevent me from getting nominated.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm a little pissed off about it, actually.
Yeah, I think so too, and rightly so.
Yeah.
I voted for you,
yeah,
and I'm not even allowed to vote.
A write-in vote.
Yeah. So, what is the? But you get nominated for a rally where Kelly Ripa does the best Regis impersonation?
Yeah.
So you do a really good Regis impersonation.
I don't, but I guess I did it on his show, and it was good enough. I think somebody told me there were, Jimmy Fallon won,
Right.
but Regis was also nominated for the best Regis.
And he came, what, second?
I don't know, but I hope I did. All I do when I do Regis is I just do one word. I just do, Mulder!
Do it again.
Mulder!
Excellent. The fact that you didn't get an Emmy is a crime.
Right.
David Duchovny, everybody. We'll be right back with Sinead O'Connor. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with David Duchovny. That was a scene from the best of the Larry Sanders Show.
Yes.
Or not just the best of all of the Larry Sanders Show.
I think it's all of it.
It's coming out from. Yeah. It's funny that.
I don't know. I'm not plugging that.
Why not? Why didn't you plug that? That's good. And you were.
It's wonderful. Get it out of here.
Oh, come on. Well, what have you been up to then? Where have you been?
Well, I was...
Vegas. Were you in Vegas?
I did go to Vegas.
Why were you in Vegas?
Well, I don't know, because I'm not comfortable in Vegas. Because
Really?
I don't like to gamble.
Right.
My only feelings when I gamble is how soon will all my money be gone so I can leave.
You're part Scottish, aren't you?
Yeah.
Was it your mother Scottish?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that my whole thing about gambling is, so I give you money, you might give me some back. I don't think
That's
so.
so good. That's so good.
Yeah.
So I was there sitting on a panel on independent film
Yeah.
because, you know, as it makes sense when you think independent film, you think Vegas.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
So we're sitting on the panel, and
Who else is on the panel?
Jennifer Lopez, because when you think independent film, you think Jennifer. And there were other people on the panel besides us.
Right.
But so we sit on the panel. It's for the owners of theaters. This is kind of an insight into how these things go. And we have to convince or tell these owners why they should have an independent film in their theaters when they could have 4 screens of Spider-Man. We want them to have 3 of Spider-Man and 1 of the TV set.
Right,
For instance.
okay.
And we have to say, well, we're making movies that people are going to want to see. And you all will prove that tonight when you leave here.
Nobody wants to see Spider-Man.
Exactly. Well,
No, I'm just saying.
Not 4 screens, anyway.
No, not 4 screens. No, you're right. A different movie on the other screen.
Right.
I think you're
so we're
absolutely
there,
right.
and we do this thing, and now I'm backstage with Judy Greer, who's also in the movie with me, a wonderful comedian.
Right.
And we got a couple hours to kill, and we're kind of backstage. I don't want to go gambling. I want to just stay in this hallway.
Right. I totally relate to that.
Except it's a hallway where David Hasselhoff's might be. He's doing the producers there.
yeah.
So at any moment he might come out naked or something like that. So I actually feel a little uncomfortable in this hallway, but less uncomfortable than I'd be in the casino.
Right.
So as I'm making sure that Hasselhoff doesn't come out naked, I'm kind of just standing there, and I see that there's a couple people, a man and a woman, kind of lurking nearby, in a way of lurking that is, I think they might want an autograph or a picture, something like that.
Right, okay.
I'm familiar with it. It's fine.
Okay.
Just come on over. Stop lurking. They come on over. He says, David, I'm a big fan and like an autograph, and so is my girlfriend. I said, fine, sign the autograph. They go away, but they continue to lurk.
Right.
So now something else is up, because, you know, obviously I've satisfied one demand, but the lurking continues. So I'm still there with Judy, and I say, you know, these circling, getting closer, kind of like, you know, a ball on a tether.
Right.
What's that? Tetherball.
Tetherball, yeah.
That's what they call it.
Yeah. The spring in the backyard in the summer.
Excellent name for that sport.
Tetherball? Yeah.
So he tethers back, whoop, and now he's back, and he says, David, like I said, I'm a big fan. I really like you.
Hello.
I said, I said, and my girlfriend, she really likes you.
Is this going to get weird?
Well, this is what I was thinking. I said,
Right,
oh my
yeah.
God, this, you know, it's Vegas, and I think it's going to happen. You
Right,
know,
okay.
And yet I don't want it to happen.
Okay.
So
All right, okay.
So as I'm processing this, he pulls a small envelope out of his pocket and produces a ring and says, "Would you ask her to marry me?"
Oh, he wants you to propose.
Well, I
to his
didn't know
girlfriend.
that. In my mind, I heard, "Would you ask her to marry you?"
Yeah.
And I thought it was romantic but odd. And
You're married.
As I've been told, we're close to Utah, so it could work out.
Right.
So I'm about to say no, and then I hear it correctly. I say, "Oh, okay. I've never been asked that before. I wonder if anybody has." But yes, I will. But then I turn to her and I say, "I'm not going to ask you to marry him unless you're going to say yes, because I don't want to be involved in that."
Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah.
So she says, now she's starting to hyperventilate and cry, and now
Right.
Judy Greer behind me is crying.
Oh.
So now it's a wedding.
I'm feeling a
Yeah, it's a
little
wedding
yeah.
already. So I don't know either of their names yet. So I just say, "Will you marry him?" And she says, yeah. She says yes. And so it's very nice. And then I said to them, "Look, guys, I'm not in it just for today. When I ask a woman to marry me, I'm there." Or marry anybody, I'm there for the long haul, and I want to keep on checking up on you guys. I want you to know that if you have any problems, you can call me.
Yeah.
And you have to promise me that you will keep the TV set in your theater, because this is a theater owner guy, for an entire year, or else I will have it all annulled.
Is he going to do it?
Well, I don't know. I haven't checked up on him.
Well,
so-
you better check up on him.
Yeah,
then.
I want
all
to
right.
check up.
Well, we can't right now because we're out of time.
Bastard.
Yeah, no, we are honestly
would.
completely out of time.
We
But
haven't-
we were going to call the guy, but we're completely out of time. Also,
let's
David,
call him anyway.
Well, it's look at the
Just
time.
so he can
It's-
say
it's-
hi.
It was about 1:30
Let him
in the
say
morning
hi.
here in LA.
Let him say hi.
All right, can you call him? Can we get this guy on the phone?
Just so we can
Yeah,
say
what's
hello.
it- yeah, what-
I just
what-
want to make sure the movie's still in his theater at all.
It's Eric Hill.
Sabak.
Eric Hilsebeck. I usually just read the first syllable of a word and then leave it at that. Eric Hilsebeck, Sioux City, Iowa, one of my favorite places.
Yep.
Are you there, Eric?
Yes, I'm here, Craig.
Are you still married?
Hey, David. Yes,
Hey, is everything's okay?
we're still engaged.
Okay, good to hear that. And do you have the movie in the theater?
No.
All right.
Eric, you bastard! Why?
I was still waiting for the print to get delivered.
He doesn't have it yet.
All right. Well, that's a technicality I'm going to have to look into.
No, I heard more of them are coming out. So
Eric, I mean it. Anytime, just call me. I'm here
And you
for
can and you can play the Larry Sanders thing
Stop
until I
plugging that
get there.
thing.
All right, we gotta go. David Duchovny, everybody. We'll be right back. Please welcome David Duchovny, everybody. David Duchovny. Yeah, we still love you. No, you don't need this. We still love you here in California. What?
Give me something.
Give you something
I need something to fart on.
to fart on?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here.
All right, here we go. I hugged you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Here we go.
What?
Now we're ready. Let's go.
Yeah, ready for what?
I don't know.
I'm ready if you're ready. How are you? Hey. Can you actually fart on command? Because that's an Oscar.
Who
wouldn't
the
it?
hell do you think you're talking to?
I'm just saying. Can you?
No. Can you?
Not necessarily noisy. All right, you ready? I can do a noisy one on command. 3, 2, 1, and I'll do a noisy fart, right?
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Hold on. No,
3,
I was going to
2,
join you.
1. Hey. Hang on.
Oh.
And the Emmy goes to...
Hold on one second.
What? Oh, yeah. It's always one-upmanship with you, isn't it? I like your jacket.
I'd like
It's
to bring
great.
a little class when I
No,
come
no,
out.
it's great. Yeah. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever.
I'm great, thank you.
You moved to New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, why you used to live... This show's called Californication, and you live in New York? What the hell is that?
One of the reasons I took the job was I could stay at home and work, and then we moved to New York. It's completely nonsensical.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. You play a writer who's sexy.
Yes.
Yeah. That doesn't really ever happen, you know. I mean, that's a fiction.
There's nothing sexier than this.
He didn't know where to do it. He didn't know whether to do it. Are you adjusting well to life on the East Coast? The lack of sunshine?
Well, it's our second year there, and I'm from there.
Yeah, where are you from again?
I'm from 11th Street and 2nd Avenue in Manhattan.
Wait, you know I used to live there. Have we talked about this before?
I knew the accent. I could place it.
No, I swear I used to live on 11th Street.
Yeah.
I used to live on 11th Street just at 1st Avenue. I swear. 334 East 11th Street.
Okay.
I did.
I
I
believe
never
it.
saw you there.
Well, when were you there?
1984.
I wasn't there.
Well, you were gone for the whole year?
Yeah, I was gone for the 80s, I believe.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
I had to go away.
Yeah, I had to go away
Did you
too.
like it? Sorry, I didn't.
No,
know
I
if
liked
should
it.
do that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Did I like that? Have you got a tattoo on your finger?
I do. It's a wedding. It's a band.
Oh, didn't that hurt?
No, not so bad.
I got one here, and it hurt really bad.
Well, that's a sensitive part right there.
Yeah, but your finger's kind of sensitive.
Not really.
Really? You don't have sensitive
Not really.
fingers?
No.
Really? What's wrong? Do you have some kind of problem?
I don't want to.
Can you give a good foot rub?
What?
No, you don't want to. Nobody wants that.
You know what's odd? I'm wearing these half socks. You know that people wear.
I hate them.
You know,
I hate those things.
When I was growing up, only women wore these.
Hey.
And now.
Nowadays, only women wear these. So who told you that was okay? You come out here like some kind of crypto transvestite? It's not. That's right, I said it, crypto transvestite.
I need to talk to Nancy Collini.
Who's that?
She styles me.
Oh, all right.
She's back there.
Do you have a stylist? I mean, I'm not saying that surprised. You look very stylish. I mean, no, I didn't mean it like that. I swear, I didn't. I did not mean it like that. I didn't, David. I was actually about to say how much I liked your jacket. It was very stylish. It's a blue velvet.
This is a gift from Taya, actually.
What, the jacket or the shirt?
The jacket.
I think it's fantastic. It's a beautiful jacket. It's crushed blue velvet.
Would you like to touch it?
I would like to touch it. Failing that, I'll touch the jacket.
Now, you don't want the nap to go. I think you made it. You know, you have to brush it in the same.
Yeah, I was doing it in the same direction. Okay. Yeah, you don't go against the grain. Don't go against.
I go back. I go back.
No, go like that way.
Yeah, and then down, and then down, and then up, and then down.
All right. Hey, what have you been up? Have you been writing? Are you writing any more movies?
Yeah, I've been writing.
Really, what you been doing?
Well, I'm trying to write. I'm trying to write.
You're a good writer.
Thank you, but writing is difficult, as you know. Some days are bad.
What about a book? Oh, come on.
I don't know.
It's about time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think the last time I saw you was when I did that Q&A with you
that
for
wasn't
your
the last
novel.
time. You've been here since then.
I don't know if I have.
Well, where have you been?
But I really enjoyed that novel. I haven't read the new one yet.
What, my new book?
Yeah.
Ah, it's the same one.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's very smart. You just changed the cover.
Just change the words around a little bit. Yeah. Nobody knows. Just change the font.
It's very.
That's.
Well, on days when I'm not writing well.
Yeah.
Basically, what I do is just fool around with the font.
Yeah, that's. Whenever I'm trying. Whenever I'm.
That's good.
That's great. It's not interesting, but it's attractive to look at. Cursive. Are you writing a movie about a belly dancer? What are you writing about? Can I ask you, or is it a secret?
It's a secret because I find that if I talk about what I'm writing, I don't write it. Do you find that?
Oh, well, kind of, I suppose.
Yeah.
Although what I do is I talk about it, and then if it gets a laugh, I write it down. And
yes, that's right. Right, yeah.
Also, I don't really have time to write. Yeah, because of here, we're here every night.
I know. Well, your hours aren't bad. Come on, don't make it seem
I'm
like
here.
that.
Look, what time is it now? The time in your region. And look. I'm here for upwards of 45 minutes a day.
I know.
Do you write when you're on location at the? Because
I wish that I could. You're making me feel
you?
terrible. I don't know why. Because I think when I'm working, I just have that kind of head, and then you know, when I'm writing, don't do it.
I'm just.
And then.
Well, you did it, I think, really before I did it.
Only because I didn't want to say headspace, because I don't like that word, even in whatever font it could be. But I find it difficult to write.
While you're working at the acting, so you have to just completely.
It seems that way.
What do you read then? What do you read? Do you read the detective?
I read
novels?
all the time.
I love the detective. I'm crazy about crime novels right now.
I read them sometimes, but I don't know. I just read whatever.
Twilight? The Twilight books?
No, but my daughter loves it. She's 10, and she reads that all the time, and it's very romantic for her. She likes it.
I'm not fond of it, David. I'm fond of that, but I'm not.
Can I ask you why?
What, the Twilight?
Yeah.
I just think that vampires should be a little bit scarier than, you know, guys that look like they're in Starbucks. I got a problem with the non-scary, you know?
I get it. You don't want to you think you could kick the ass of the vampire.
Exactly. I want the vampire to look like he could kick my ass and drink my. I was going to say, but I was decided to say drink my blood. Yeah, I was going to say suck my blood. And I thought that's not right. Drink my blood.
You know what's really good is that you know how much help they need to do big box office. It's good that we're out here talking about it because they need the help.
Yeah, that's true. We probably ended their franchise now.
You see what happens.
Yeah.
Because you know who watches this show? Teenage girls.
Yeah. Really?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Who stays? Well, you got to stay up late to watch you, because I'm still from the age when I watch what's on. I don't TiVo. I don't do anything.
you
I
don't?
watch what's on.
No, I couldn't do that.
Last night the alarm went off in the hotel for some reason. It was a mistake or a false alarm.
Right.
And this voice came on and said, "There is an incident in the hotel. Please stand by for further instructions."
Wow.
And I was laying there in bed naked, and I thought I should probably put on pants. But I'm a New Yorker, and I just thought, screw it, nothing's going to happen. Then I thought, no, I'm going to put on my pants. So I put on my pants, and I'm laying there, and the alarm won't stop. So I put on the TV. I put on Jerry Springer.
Right. But do you have pants on yet?
I'd never seen that show.
Oh boy, yeah, that's.
I can't believe it. So this is what I'm saying. It was on at 2:45 in the morning, so I watched it. That's the way I watch television.
Did you enjoy it?
In a way that I can't quite describe.
Yeah, I know. I think everybody's with you.
Let me just say this.
Yeah, no. We're not. Yeah.
If I could.
Yeah. We're out of time, David. The Californication doing all right?
It's doing fantastic. In fact, we went
Big hit
up. We
show.
went up something like 50% in our ratings this year. I don't understand why, but we did.
That's fantastic.
I know that doesn't happen. Well, you've done that. You're very popular.
Well, if you go from like 10 people watching to 20 people watching this, we're up 100%.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, I believe we went from 5 to 8.
Yeah, that's good though.
So
we're
progress.
done then.
Yes, we're done.
Yeah, that's it. I'm doing this new thing.
You know what
though.
I like? You know what? I like that alligator a lot. Can I talk to him?
Yeah. All right. Take a break? You want me to take a break? Up to you. No, okay, I won't. All right. All right, you ready?
Okay.
When we come back, David Duchovny will talk to Wavy the crocodile, everybody, when we come back. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. What to do?
Hey, Wavy.
Hey,
nice to
what's
see you.
up? All right, nice to meet you. Hey, I love your work. All right, yeah. Do not toy with me, Duchovny, for
I love your
I'm
work.
a killing machine.
I know that. Let me help. I think you have a little Ferguson stuck in there.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. All right.
Man, you seem to have very insensitive fingertips, if you don't mind my saying. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, thank
so, hey, David.
Yes, what?
So you live in New York.
That's right.
Do you enjoy the smell of urine in the street there?
Well, it's funny you should ask that, Wavy, but I think that I can get a good urine smell in just about any major metropolis in the world. So it's not just New York. I can get a good whiff of it here in L.A.
What you're telling me is you enjoy the smell of urine. Is this what you're saying? Are you in some way German?
Be careful. You watch yourself. You may be an alligator, but you're very small.
I'm not sure if I'm an alligator or a crocodile, to be quite honest with you.
I will take you down.
Man, I love it when you talk dirty. Oh, yeah. That's right. Oh, Daddy likes that.
There,
Yeah. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's getting too dirty. We got to go. We'll be right back, everybody. David Duchovny, yeah. Please welcome David Duchovny, everybody. Hey, Davey. Yeah, see, you got yourself in a DVD there, son.
That's right.
That's pretty good.
Look at that. The Joneses
Yeah.
DVD.
A DVD. How you doing, David?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm very happy. I'm glad you're always here on Ecuadorian Independence Day. It wouldn't be Ecuadorian Independence Day without you. You're kind of like the Santa of Ecuadorian Independence Day.
Well, you know, my family growing up in the city, in New York City in the 60s, we always celebrated Ecuadorian Independence Day.
Right, yeah.
Because my father being a Russian Jew and my mother being Scottish, it was a very important
Very
holiday.
important day, yeah. I'm sure that, you know, the Duchovnys were out there with their caracatakas. I get nothing, man. I don't know anything about Ecuador.
On that day, we would put the little mustache over our N, you know, you know.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice.
What do you call that? What is the, it's not a, what?
Tilde.
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 Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, you were my first guest ever on this show.
I was.
It's nice to have you back.
Yeah, well, I've been back before that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it
I
again.
want to say, look at this note that Craig gave me in the...
Why are you doing this?
I mean, I was his first guest, so we have a bond, a very special bond, and the way that he keeps that bond going is by writing a very personalized, beautiful note to me backstage. And I'd like to share it with you, if I might. It says, "Welcome back, David."
David? Now listen, David. David. By your own admission, by
Wait.
your own...
And then it's signed Jerry, I believe. You can see that? Like under here?
Oh, that's not my letter. That's not from me, that's from Jerry. Jerry's very excited you're back.
And there's a little kiss there.
Yeah, that's a little kiss right there.
Now,
Yeah.
where is it, buddy?
Yeah, well, it's coming. Let's just see how the rest of Independence Day Ecuadorian style goes. Right, but by your own admission, your mother's Scottish, so you know that we're not big on affection.
You say admission like it's some kind of admission of guilt.
In a way, if your mother is Scottish, and I speak from some experience, that in a way you are guilty.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, what is a Scottish kiss? It's a headbutt, right?
Right. Well, that's more a Glasgow kiss, because in Edinburgh they actually kiss.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
My mother used to say to me, I don't know if I've shared this with you, but she would say when I would complain about anything, if I didn't like whatever I was eating, or I wanted something else, or I wanted to go outside, whatever, she'd say it's right better than a Stina in the lug. Really?
A Stina in the lug?
Yeah. We know what a lug is.
Oh, a lug.
Yes,
your ear.
yeah.
I've been out in America for a long time.
Yeah, well, in America.
And what's a steam?
Congratulations on losing your accent.
Thank you very much. What's a steam?
A stone.
Oh, a stone.
So it's a stone behind the ear.
A stone behind the ear. Well, that is very unpleasant.
Well, this is what it's like to be Scottish, is that no matter what is happening to you, don't complain, because it's better than getting hit over the head with a stone. So in Scotland, that is the watermark. That's the watermark of a regular life.
That's right. Yeah.
It's either it's okay, shut up, or you're getting hit over the head with a rock.
With a stone, yeah. That would explain many of my earlier romantic adventures. Yeah. How are things with you? Are you all right?
I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm fantastic.
You had a haircut.
I did.
Because I saw you earlier on and you were getting your hair cut.
And you know what I was thinking? I was thinking next time, because I like to get a free haircut.
Is that why you come here? That's the only reason you come?
No, I come here because of the warmth.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Jerry is very fond of you. He really likes it. It's lovely to put a picture of himself right there.
It's so personalized.
Yeah.
I was thinking next time I come out, maybe I could get my hair cut while we're talking. I thought we could
Yeah,
do
you
that.
could just, like, you know, work me into your schedule in some way.
Yeah.
Now, do you see
Well, you know, I'm
schedule?
very busy because, why? Because I'm on
You're
a
on DVD, yeah, I'm sure, yeah. So, yeah.
Not like that. Not like this.
That's Demi Moore on that. She's, hey, whoa, Davey. Oh, yeah, well, let's just take that in lieu of the kiss then.
Yeah,
You patted my leg, that's enough.
Don't take this the wrong way, but are you wearing long underwear?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was miles away.
Okay.
No, I'm not wearing long underwear. I'm not wearing any underwear. I'm Scottish. You must have learned that.
Yeah.
Do you wear underwear? Have you come this far from your heritage?
Civilized. I thought that was only with the kilt. I didn't know it was...
No, we never wear underwear or in any way, shape, or form bathe.
You know, again, I go back to the city, New York City. When I was growing up there, and this is a style that is no longer in fashion, but a lot of the guys, when we played ball in Central Park, baseball, I didn't. I say we. Let me amend that. And Toby, you were really funny. I see you.
Yeah, well done, Toby.
Toby, what a great laugh. What a wonderful laugh.
I liked her glasses. I was like,
great.
whoa, it's kind of sexy Drew Carey.
Yeah. I never doubt. But these guys...
The guys playing baseball in Central Park. That's
Sweatpants, but they wear their underwear over their sweatpants.
What are you telling me?
Yeah, usually a jock strap, you know.
Over your sweatpants?
Yeah, this was the 60s, early 70s. It was a different time.
They want to make a DVD about that, David. That'd be what would... Yeah.
That you would go and see, I think.
No, it's a DVD. You don't even have to. You can maybe go and see it at your friend's house.
I'm not technologically savvy like you, Craig. What is this DVD?
Well, what happens is a bunch of people get together and they form a group, and they each put in a little money and buy the DVD or rent it in many cases. And
Toby, help.
Yeah, you want? Yeah.
Oh no! I just wanted to laugh, but you could just throw it out there.
Attention, paging Dr. Funny.
Is that kind of a snarky comment?
I think it was a little harsh, actually.
Who is that? Who is that?
That's Jeff Peterson. He's my robot skeleton.
Craig.
Well, how does he come by the last name Peterson?
Well, how did you come by the last name Duchovny? His mother was Scottish. David Duchovny, everybody. We'll be right back. I think we've all been there. Please welcome David Duchovny, everybody. David Duchovny. I'm always delighted when you're here, David, because you were my first. You were my first guest, and look at you.
I was your first.
You've really come on, and you've got your own show.
Wasn't I?
You were great.
Yeah.
You never forget.
No, you never forget your first.
No, you don't. Do you remember your first?
Oh, is it time for commercial already?
No, it's time for a probe.
I remember that first as well.
Well, your first probe?
Yeah. Yeah, of course I remember my first. I don't really want to discuss it. It was way back in the 20th century, you know.
Oh, yeah. Back then, before you could get an app for it.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't really know how to do it.
No, we didn't. We just had to fumble our way through using hands.
Yeah. It was pretty much all done manually.
You're very hairy tonight. Are you going for what's?
Well, no, I was playing basketball on Sunday. That's a euphemism. Playing basketball. I was playing basketball. And this guy came down with a rebound and he elbowed me in the lip, and I got a gash and a nice little purple thing here. So I can't shave without pulling half of my face off. So I figured it's better to just grow the cool goatee.
Wait. Don't applaud this elaborate lie. You just want to grow the goatee, don't you?
I don't know how to grow a goatee. I'm always staring at the mirror. Have you had facial hair?
Yeah, yeah. Of my own?
Yes.
No.
But I don't know. I don't know the styles. I've never known the styles. I don't know what they're doing now. I don't know what they were doing.
They're shaving the. You don't need to. You got the jawline, but a lot of fat guys are going for the jawline thing. Yeah,
the chin strap. I don't get that at all.
Well, you don't need it, man. Look at your jawline right there. You got the full Guy Pearce going on right there. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Craig.
Well, it's because you play basketball. That's why.
Yeah, but I've played ball my whole life, and I've never gotten hit in the face like that.
Well, who were you playing against? Are you playing against George Clooney?
I was not.
Well, there's your problem.
Yeah. I'll take that under consideration.
Right, that's right.
I go play.
Who do you play against then?
Well, I have a weekly game in New York, where I'm living now. You know, so.
I thought you were looking a bit New Yorky with your dark clothes and your kind of slight smell of urine.
Ooh.
No, don't you notice in New York there's a slight smell? No, not you, Dave.
Thank you for saying slight.
Yeah, it's very slight. Do you have your own fragrance? A lot of the famous folks are doing that now. They get their own fragrance.
Well, I hadn't thought of it, but now I'm thinking about it.
Well, yeah.
Now that you mentioned urine.
Yeah.
What's urine is mine. No, it's actually...
That's rich.
Oh, yeah, I don't think you've been here since he's been here.
I have. I saw him. I don't like him.
Yeah. No, I don't care for him either, I gotta say. He's Team Jacob, apparently.
Yeah, I'm with you.
He bites.
My daughter is Team Edward, so I am by extension Team Edward.
You actually know about that?
Crikey!
Because
I have an 11-year-old daughter. So.
Right, so is that old enough to read those things? I didn't know. I thought they were...
She reads them and she goes to the movies.
Really? Have you seen the movies?
Yeah, I have.
Do you enjoy New York? I always think of you as a Californian, really.
I'm from New York. I was born and raised there.
And yet I still think of you as a Californian. Why is that?
It's probably the facial hair.
That and I met you here, so I thought, oh, he must be from here.
Yeah,
like you probably think about me.
Yes, yeah. Well, I love the Scottish in you. I love it because of my mother. We talked about that.
Yeah, your mother was Scottish, as was mine.
And she loves you. She loves you, but you're on late for her, and she doesn't know how to program. Anything.
What, the DVR thing?
Yeah, no, nothing. She
doesn't have
DVR.
You get some money. You get some money.
She has a black and white television.
She has a black and... Oh,
no,
she's Scottish.
But it's like that. Yeah.
Black and white. Black and white. It's just fine. You don't need colour. That'll just lead to sin.
Right.
Yeah. True story. Yeah. What's happening in the Californication this year then? What's going on?
Well, you saw I get nailed in the head with the phone there by my...
Is that really what happened to your lip?
No. Well, that was a plastic phone, you know, and because I didn't really want to get hit with a phone.
Well, they're all plastic, man. You don't get metal phones, in it.
No, but like a soft plastic phone. And you don't mind if I don't know why
here's some kangaroo testicles. You can do that to me.
They feel oddly familiar.
Yeah. That's right.
Is that really what these are?
Well, apparently now, I'm just saying, I got an email from a guy in Australia who said they're too small to be kangaroo testicles, they're probably wallaby testicles.
Well, I'm not an expert, but I'm guessing there's a very angry wallaby out there.
Oh, yeah. A very angry wallaby with a high voice. Or maybe a kangaroo on steroids. Do you still take the steroids, David?
Oh, of course.
All right, good. That's the main thing. So what happens in the Californication?
Well, Hank is the motive for the whole show was that I had unwittingly had sex with an underage girl in the pilot, 16-year-old.
She was a 16-year-old pilot?
Yeah.
That would make you think she was older than 16. I can see how that could...
That's why I was misled.
Right, so you go to jail for that.
I figured if you're flying a plane, yes.
Yeah.
But it's been the secret throughout the whole series, and now it's out, and now we do deal with legal issues this year. But it's still a comedy. We're not turning into a Law and Order type show.
This show is turning into a Law and Order type show.
What would it be called? That's a tough one. I didn't mean to put you on the spot there.
No,
Balls.
Balls, yeah.
You know what? He does come in handy,
He does
doesn't
come in every now and again, you know, if you...
When you're stuck.
Yeah. Every night, then. Yeah. We're out of time, David.
Oh, all right. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
So, there you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Don't you close with the...
Yeah, usually an awkward pause or a harmonica. I was wondering what you would prefer, mouth organ or silence?
I'm going to try to do both. If you could, just, if you could humor me and just say, would you play this harmonica?
Would you play this harmonica? Oh, that's good, isn't it? Yes! Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go on. Let's go. Get the organ in your mouth, give it a good blow. May it feel better.
Could have unwrapped it.
For your old Scottish mother, are you ready? I'm sorry, Mrs. Duchovny. David Duchovny, everybody. Please welcome David Duchovny, everybody. David Duchovny. Welcome, Davey. Welcome.
Hi,
Lovely.
Jeff.
Hey, David.
He wasn't talking last time I was here.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's evolved.
He's come out of his shell.
Yeah, he's really talky, chatty, kind of, a little too much, actually, I think, maybe.
I'll be speaking with you after the show.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm doing very well.
You look well.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look very kind of...
You look good, too.
Nah, you're lying, man.
That blue tie brings out your...
I like this blue tie. You like the blue tie?
Look at your blue eyes. They look wonderful.
Yeah, what the hell, man? You're not wearing a tie.
I just went like this.
Yeah. Yeah, with the... Whoa.
Versatile.
Not so much. How you been? Are you all right?
I'm excellent.
Yeah, how's the Californication doing?
Yeah, it's. I think it's doing very well. We're in its 5th year.
That means you're doing well. That means that 1 year after that, you get a Golden Globe, I think. Did you go there the weekend?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I go to lose, you know.
Were you nominated for that? I'm sorry, were you nominated for that?
Yeah, way to do your research. Well,
Yeah. Hold on there, passive-aggressive boy. First of all, I don't do research.
Yes.
And secondly, no, I only have one. Yeah.
I got this great message from my son on the night of the Globes where he said he was calling from Florida where he was fishing.
Wow, really? Kids suddenly go old.
Yeah.
I'm going fishing in Florida. What
He's
is
9. He's 9.
Oh, right. I thought maybe 50.
And he said, oh, good luck on the Golden Globes tomorrow, Dad. And if you don't win, it's okay. It's good to just be nominated. Oh, I caught these fish today, and they were... and it was like 3 minutes of specifics on his fish. And then it was...
Well, you know, it's his world.
It was lovely.
Yeah,
it was
no,
wonderful.
it's fine. Yeah,
I saved it. And
but you have the fish?
No, I haven't.
Do you go fishing?
No, I hate fishing.
What's wrong with you? You don't like fishing?
I was in Jamaica over Christmas.
Did you go of your own accord?
Yeah. To Jamaica, yeah.
Yeah,
no.
That's a very old joke, and it's a confused way to approach it. Yeah, I say my wife's gone to the West Indies, Jamaica. No, she went of her own accord. You never heard that joke?
Oh,
yeah, no.
Okay. No, I never heard it.
Oh.
But he wants to go deep sea fishing because he wants to catch a billfish, you know, fish with a bill, a marlin or a swordfish.
Right.
Big fish. He wants a trophy fish. And so we booked this deep sea, you know, a boat.
Boat, yeah.
And I spent 5 hours on the deck in the fetal position.
Oh, you seasick?
Horribly.
Well, these fishing boats are kind of small. It's like dive boats are the same. I don't get seasick unless I go in one of those things.
Right.
It's horrible.
It's about the worst feeling there is.
It's terrible, yeah. If you combine that with a bit of shingles, that's terrible. I got shingles over Christmas.
I've heard a rumor that you're into shingles these days.
I'm not into shingles. Into shingles, David. What the hell is wrong with you, man? I thought we were friends. Into shingles? No, people are going to think I'm into shingles.
Isn't shingles just the PC way of saying herpes?
No, because I didn't get it on my junk.
You can get herpes here. You can get herpes.
Yeah, but that's a different type of herpes. That's like mouth herpes, and then
You
there's
got a
junk
doctor
herpes.
coming out next, okay? We don't have to get into this.
Maybe we should
Don't
ask
yell
him.
at me. Yeah, ask
I'm
him.
yelling tonight, haven't I? I think my hearing's going.
I think it's the shingles.
The shingles have made me go deaf. I'm like Regis. I'm like Regis.
Makes one very testy.
Yeah, testy. Yeah, see.
It's one of the good points about being mechanical. No herpes over there. No shingles.
You would think, and yet he's caught shingles for
From
some
you.
odd reason.
Well, that's how he got the job, I think is what it was.
Hey, you were my first guest here.
I do know that, yes. Yeah. And fond memories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, remember back then?
Yeah.
Let's pretend we've got a flashback, but not really have one. We have to take a break. We'll be right back with David Duchovny, everybody. One that gets me out all night. And then welcome back, everybody. I'm here with David Duchovny, who's just told me during the break that he loves beekeeping.
I do.
Yeah, I do. How many bees have you got then, David?
7.
7.
Well, I live in New York. It's hard to keep them. They keep on escaping. And then I saw some of them when I went to the Hamptons. I saw some that I'd lost. 4 or 5 of them that I lost a few years ago.
What were they doing?
Bastards!
Yeah.
They were they were making honey for somebody else.
I think maybe a hobby would be a good thing. Bees is good. You won't get seasick keeping bees.
I'm teaching myself how to play guitar. That's one thing.
Well, that's all right. You teach a bee how to play guitar, you might make some money. Ladies and gentlemen, Corky, the guitar-playing bee, and then diddling and 6 legs. That's probably going to be good.
Yeah, they can do a cover of I'm a King Bee, right?
I'm a king bee. I'm a believer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's all I got.
That's really all you need.
Yeah. So you're teaching yourself to play the guitar?
Just so I can accompany myself on the guitar. It's only for my pleasure, because if I played for anybody else, it wouldn't be there for their pleasure at all.
Well, see, that I don't know if that technically counts as playing the guitar.
Why not?
Well, if nobody can hear you playing the guitar,
I watched your monologue. You said if you want to play an instrument or sing, do it for yourself. And now you're taking
I changed my mind, though.
Okay.
I can't change my mind?
Okay.
I'm not like, what am I, running for president? I can change my mind. I changed it again. Now I agree with you again.
I'm just going to wait until you disagree with me again. No, but when my son, we used to watch American, again my son, we used to watch American Idol. I knew my son was straight when we were watching American Idol. I figured it out. You know, you don't know. You don't know if your son is going to be straight again.
There are clues.
One doesn't know, one doesn't care.
Right, exactly. You certainly don't care.
This one, anyway.
Right, I don't care. Yeah.
So we were watching years and years ago, and there was a contestant named Haley Scarnato. I remember this. Does anybody remember? No. Anyway, she was not the best singer, but she was very attractive. And my son was watching her, and he goes, "She's got the best voice."
Yeah. Well.
And then I looked at my wife and I said, "Yeah, we've got a straight man."
Yeah, that pretty much does it. All right, listen, we're out of time. What do you want? Awkward pause, mouth organ, big cash prize.
I'm going for the prize.
Okay, good. What time is it, Shadow Stephen?
It's time for the big
Cash prize, eh?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can I change?
Things have changed.
Can I change my mind?
No, you could change your
Look at
mind.
all that money. I want to
50 American dollars, singles. Fit inside any G-string in these United States. Even ones worn by women.
Wow.
All right, 2 ways. Oh, don't touch the money until you've earned it. 2 ways to win the big cash prize. You can either answer a question or guess what's in my box. Guess what's in my box is I imagine a box.
I didn't want to think about your box.
Guess what's in my... imagine a box in my head. I don't know what's in it. Jeff is the only one who knows what's in it. You guess if you're right. Jeff will tell you. You win $50.
I don't even understand that. I'll take the question.
A question it is then. All right.
Hey.
All right then.
I don't want to think.
You ready?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik.
Is that a question?
No, I'm just saying the sea. I'm setting the scene. It's my
Because if
thing
it
that I
is
do.
true.
No, no. It's my thing that I say before I ask the question. It kind of sets the tone.
Okay.
All right. Give or take 10%, what percentage of people who responded to a recent survey admitted they slept with a friend's boyfriend or girlfriend? This is a terrible question.
Is that in Iceland?
Sure, why not?
No, okay, no.
Give or take 10%. What percentage of people who responded to a recent survey admitted that they'd slept with a friend's boyfriend or girlfriend? 14%.
Let me think. I don't know, 15, 16%?
Close enough.
Yes.
14%. David Duchovny, everybody. We'll be right back. My next guest is an award-winning actor. Jeff, he's won awards.
He's an award winner.
An award-winning guy. He's won awards. He's the #1 actor in the world. Is that right?
The number one
actor in the world. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. His new film, Phantom, is in theaters on Friday. Take a look at this. The great David Duchovny, everybody. David Duchovny. Hey, Dave.
You know what? I'm so happy I didn't know the rankings had come out.
Yeah, they just came out. You are the #1 actor in the world. I'm very excited for you.
I knew it was going to be me or Roger Federer.
It's you. And guess what?
What?
You are to me anyway. You were the first ever guest when I got this show.
I was.
So to me, you are always the #1 actor in the world, David.
Oh, so...
Hey! He's not a real guy.
You know what? I like you describe me as award-winning because it makes it sound like only one, which I like. Like, he's an award, not an awards winner.
Awards winning.
He won an award once.
Well, but that wouldn't sound right. Awards winning. He's an awards winning actor. That make me sound like...
Try it next time.
All right, then, well, I'll try it now. Ladies and gentlemen, an awards-winning actor. No, that's not right. It doesn't work.
Huh?
It's an award-winning. Award is the plural.
Hey, it's your show, man. Go ahead. Award, whatever. I'm not angry.
Are you doing
What the hell is he nodding about?
Yeah. He's a horse, man. He doesn't speak English. You ride horses, don't you?
He's dovening. I think it's a Jewish horse. Look at him go. Check his business. See if he's...
I'm not sure that. Any views expressed by David Duchovny are got nothing to do with me.
Now you're bailing out.
No, I'm not. I'm only bailing on your stuff.
Come with me.
What?
Come on, come along.
I will. I'll go wherever you want to go. Where do you want to go?
I went there.
No, you went too far. You went too far. Are you circumcised?
apologize.
Are you circumcised? I wanted to know.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah. Are you guys getting on okay? You gave him a rude gesture the last time you were here.
I did?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. You're really funny. There's a lot of heat between you two.
No, man.
I haven't seen this much chemistry since... I don't know.
X-Files?
No, I was thinking like McCain. I was thinking McCain Palin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
I don't know who's who, but...
Well, here's a clue.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Yeah, there you go.
He's amazing.
He is amazing. He can do it. He can do you. He can do your voice right now after hearing you.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Yes. Don't touch the robot, man.
Do it again.
I think the horse's last name is Cohen.
It's not bad, David. It's not bad. It's a little bit like it.
It's not good.
I thought it was a little bit like it.
It wasn't
Just
good.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey. Tell me about, is this your submarine movie? I've been waiting for this. This is a submarine movie.
Everybody's got to do a submarine.
You got to do a submarine movie. This is it. That's how you know you're a proper Hollywood movie star, when you get your submarine
Well,
movie.
it's actually in the SAG rules. When you join,
Right.
you have to check off a submarine movie.
Submarine
at some
movie.
point.
A lot of guys in a place,
In a metal tube.
sweating.
This is a great movie, actually.
Yeah, I believe you.
We made it. It's a very small movie, an independent film, but it's being released wide as if it were a huge movie because that's the way it feels.
Because it's so good.
Well, it is really good. It's exciting. It's a thriller. I feel like I'm selling, but I'm selling the truth, people.
All right. That's good. Yeah. That's good.
I remember I used to watch Arnold Schwarzenegger come on shows, and every movie was the best movie I
remember
ever
that.
made. And I don't do that.
No, you shouldn't do that.
I don't do that, but I will.
But
tell you
Jingle All the
honestly,
Way is one of the best movies ever
It was
made.
the best.
It's the best movie I've ever seen. I had sex with the maid on the way here.
Of all the movies I have done, this one is the most recent.
He's really good.
Exactly.
So I won't. I don't do that. You know me. I don't lie to you. This is a really.
What do you
good
mean you
movie.
don't lie to us? Of course you lie. You're an actor. You pretend to be somebody else all the time.
That's-
Like in this movie, you pretend you're a guy in a submarine. I'm guessing you're not even an American in this submarine.
I'm on the submarine.
Yeah, it's not a
We
real
were
submarine. It's a
actually-
pretend
No,
submarine.
we're actually on. That's an actual submarine. We're in the submarine.
What's that coming, I go?
No.
You shot a movie in a real submarine?
Yeah.
You're lying. You're a lying liar, pants on fire.
I don't lie.
Why you couldn't shoot a movie in a real submarine? You need to rent it.
No, well, they rented it. Yeah,
They rent-
sure. Who? It's an old submarine. It's rusting. Nobody's dying to rent that thing.
A rust.
We went in it and we shot the hell out of it.
Is that a sex thing? A rusty submarine? Is it, Jeff?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And you wouldn't follow me.
I just asked a legitimate question. And you lied to me about shooting a movie inside a submarine, which you didn't.
No,
and
no.
you pretend to be Russian in this movie, which you're not.
No,
though
I-
your name is a little bit Russian.
I'm a quarter Russian. I am.
Quarter?
Yes, a quarter. Quarter.
Is that like the Kentucky Derby?
That was like the Pope thing. What was the word? What was What was the word?
Superiority.
Oh, no, it was
Superiority.
Superiority.
Yeah, no, I'm not very good at this job, man. But I have a good time.
For the amount of words that you say, you don't mess up that many.
Yeah. Will I get in? Well, no, you'll never get in. No, yeah, they'll beep you or put a little flag over your mouth.
Don't you beat me.
You ever been to Russia, a Russian boy?
Well, you know, I was driving there in my submarine once.
Yeah.
Do you drive a submarine? No, I don't.
I don't know. I think you ride it, don't you?
I hope not. You want to be inside. Ask him about the sexual thing.
Is
I don't know.
it when it's a rusty submarine, Jeff? Do you drive it or ride it?
No, it's all up Periscope. Let me
All
tell you.
right. You ever been to Russia?
I haven't. I'd love to go.
Oh, you should go, man.
I think
You'd
I would
love
love
it.
to go
You'd
with
love
this
it.
movie because I am the only one with a Russian name in the movie, and we're all Russian in this film. No,
You weren't speaking Russian in the clip. Was that a bit where you guys had a
No,
dream
we're all
sequence?
Russian, but we all
All right.
nobody speaks
Right, get
Russian
it.
because we're all Russian. And who says that it's more believable to watch American actors speaking English with a Russian accent? Like I believe that.
Yeah.
That guy is Russian because he's speaking with a Russian accent.
No, but Russian people are they've got very obvious physicality about them. They talk like they're like Italians. You know, they talk like this.
That is so not true.
That is true. Hey, which one of us has been to Russia? Me. So I...
Crikey.
No, I've been to Russia.
I will stand down, sir.
Yeah, all right. Maybe I went too far. Anyway, what I'm saying is I think you'd love it. You're a very literate man.
Yeah.
Russian people, very literate. You're a bit of a drunk. They're drunks. You'd love it.
Do you know, speaking of literate, I interviewed, well, I questioned you, whatever, moderated. What did I do to you? He had a novel.
Yeah, I had a book. And
He had a book, and you did a reading, or he didn't do a reading.
I did
He
a
was
reading.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
And you were trying to get people to buy your novel.
Yeah, yeah,
And
I
we
was.
sat like this, and I interviewed this
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it was great. You were really good.
You were a good guest.
You were a great host. You should really do this, John. And I could pretend to be Russian.
Got some
because
news for you, Craig.
Finally, I can leave.
Nothing from him. Yeah, no, he
no,
loves
no.
you. Oh, he loves you. Yeah, look at that.
David, we have to take a commercial break.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be right back with David Duchovny.
But he's not good at what. Hi.
Hey. David and I were just talking to each other in Russian.
Yeah.
Because I speak it because I've been there.
Хорошо.
Хорошо?
Хорошо.
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 Remember from Clockwork Orange, there was a lot of Russian, made-up English words from the Russian because Anthony Burgess was a genius that way.
Right.
And real horror show is what they said for something that was good. Horror show is good in Russian.
Хорошо is okay in Russian.
Yeah. I don't know how you stayed single for so long.
Where are you now? You in LA or New York?
I'm in New York.
You're in New York all the time? That's why I never see you, because we're here.
I know.
We're here all the time.
I would be the guy if I lived here, you know, when somebody fell out.
Yeah.
Because they got drunk.
Yeah, that'd be every night.
You call up Duchovny. You say, come on in and shoot with me.
I would love for you to do that. Why don't
I'd be
you
like your Tony Randall.
Well, don't you have your own plane? You could just, like, fly over.
I have a plane. I have a submarine. I could come around, you know.
When you come around, is that a plane or a submarine?
That was a submarine. I had to go up around Antarctica or down.
Oh, really? For such a smart man, you don't have a firm grasp of geography, do you? I mean, you're an incredibly bright man. What happened right there?
How difficult is geography?
Not that difficult.
No.
It's...
I'm ashamed of myself. You know, my kids know much better geography than me, and you know, I see what they're doing, and they know where all the countries are. I'm really like that ugly American who can't name all the other, or like somebody who's running for vice president, who can't name.
David. You had to bring your Russian politics into this, didn't you?
Or like somebody who's running for vice president. That was like a Jewish Russian guy.
What's wrong
Which
with
is
you?
what I am.
You're like Red Fox tonight, man. You're going after everybody.
Burn it down, it down. Down it, down it, down it, down. Come on, help me out. I can't get anything by him.
Anyway, we're out of time. You want to do something? You want to awkward pause? You want to throw frisbees at the horse? What do you want to do?
I'd like to throw a frisbee at that.
All right, yeah, we got a bunch of frisbees. There you go. Take a bunch of frisbees. David Duchovny, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. My next guest is a fantastic actor, a very handsome man. He's got very nice trousers, and his taste in shoes is impeccable. His new movie, Louder Than Words, is now on video on demand and in theaters on August the 1st. I'm so excited he's here. Me too. Take a look at this. Inside that bag was a great white shark. David Duchovny, everybody, David Duchovny. I like that music. Do you like that music? That music was like David Duchovny. Here he comes.
Maybe feel good to be David Duchovny.
Well, you should. People want to be David Duchovny. Why? I want to be David Duchovny myself.
Well, I would like you to give me your best Craig Ferguson interview style and say, tell me about your movie.
Ooh la la.
Can I get one of those?
Well, that's for some of them, but you, David, are a different case entirely.
I just want to see it up close.
Oh, all right. Tell me about your movie. Crikey dingo. Now, David.
It's good. That movie comes out August 1st, and it's a very sweet movie. It's about a young.
What the hell's going on here?
I don't know. It's the only way I can get this out without you jumping on me.
Yo, hey!
No, Louder Than Words. It's a sad but nice story. Go and see it. It's a young girl that actually dies of rabies, which is tragic.
It's terrible.
Yes. Yeah. It's a
sad movie.
Sad and beautiful movie. And
all right. I feel terrible about it.
Yes, you should. Her parents go on to build a children's hospital in her honor after.
Well, no, I just feel like a jerk.
Well, that's all right. Aren't you sorry you told me to...
Strudel.
Well, I was trying to...
No, I'm not sorry. I just wish I'd stuck to my guns.
Okay, that's all right.
Hey, when you were feeling my knee there, did it feel extra knobbly to you? Because I
I have a little bone spur.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you do?
you feel that?
No, but I believe you.
I like it, though. I like what you're doing.
That's
I like
painful.
what you're doing.
That's painful.
You got strong hands, and what you're doing
painful.
right now, I'm kind of half chubbed, so you've got to get out of there.
Can
Knock it off, man. I'm getting
we have a
uncomfortable.
moment? No, can I have a moment? All right.
Ever been to Iceland or Bangkok?
I haven't. No, I have been to Thailand. No, right after I graduated college, I went to Thailand.
Really?
Yeah.
What, were you doing the tour, the kind of
Just backpacking around.
backpacking around Bangkok?
No, we're in northern Thailand, and the worst part was when I came home to Seattle. I was stopped by customs because I had gotten a terrible disease in Thailand. Not the one that you're thinking, but I had a stomach. I had what you call Shigelic dysentery. You can look it up later.
Wow.
It's bad.
Yeah?
On the plane, I got it, and I was
sashimi.
my brains out on the plane.
No, it's a medical term. It's a medical term.
My brains were actually coming out. And,
Right.
And apparently this was untoward behavior to the stewardesses on the plane. They thought that I was smuggling drugs. So...
Unsuccessfully, one
Yes,
would think.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I was detained by customs, who went through all my stuff and kept on asking me if I swallowed a prophylactic filled with heroin the night before.
And?
And I would say, no.
Not heroin.
You know, if I'd had the balls to be that funny, I
Yeah.
But eventually they said, they asked me to sit there naked. They asked me to take my clothes off. And they said, hands on the wall and spread your legs. And I said, guys, I've had diarrhea for the last 14 hours. Please, for your own sake, do not look there. Do not go near there.
Did they heed your warning?
No, they went in. That's your tax dollars at work, ladies and gentlemen.
So, you still keep in touch?
But Craig, I am sad that you're leaving the air, and I wanted to thank you.
I'm
for...
not leaving the air. I'm leaving the show.
Oh.
Yeah. No, thank you. And you were my first guest. And I'm very grateful to you because you're a very big star. And right when I started, we tried to get people to come, and it's hard when you're starting out.
My pleasure, but I think you have to deal with, leaving and the death of the show. So,
No, David, I think what you mean is you have to deal with me leaving.
I do. So, you have to go through the stages of grief, which are denial, anger, bargaining, something else, and acceptance.
Tito, Regis,
and there's
and
breakfast burritos.
Breakfast burritos?
Saskatchewan. There's another
Ever
one.
been to Saskatchewan?
I not haven't. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, no.
Saskatoon's a hell of a town.
What you're doing right now is you're trying to deflect the conversation away from your feelings. So I think...
How come we don't know that you're not trying to deflect the conversation because you're sad about
Because
me?
I said it first.
Well, that doesn't make any difference. What kind of juvenile argument is that? I said it first. Oh, no, he started it. No!
That's what my therapist always would say to me.
What, he said?
I said it first, he'd say.
Really? Your
Yeah.
therapist sounds like someone who needs therapy.
Yeah. But
Are you in therapy? For real?
I'm not.
You gotta
I
get
quit.
some.
No, I quit.
Why?
I had enough. I figured it out. I feel like if I can't get it now, if I don't know how to maintain and work this spirit and body that I have, then
Crikey.
me. At this age...
You can't even say that. You can't even say the letter.
At this age, I should know myself well enough to go through my own life alone. That's the way I feel.
Well, no, wait, hang on.
I mean, I have had help over the years.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Before you applaud that, just because an actor says something in a commanding and
Hold on, will you be
convincing way doesn't
quiet?
mean it's right.
I'm getting a text from my therapist.
Okay. You see. So what do you do then? How do you keep yourself along the straight and narrow? Do you do yoga? Do you
do a little yoga.
I like the yoga.
I meditate a little bit, and it just...
I tell you what, I went to Japan and I meditated with a Buddhist monk.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Yeah.
And I liked it very much indeed.
Yeah?
Yeah, and he was a very satisfying guy. He was in robes and yellow, and he was chubby, and he said a lot of very clever things.
What kind of a clever thing did he say? What's an example of that?
He was like, chill out, relax, try and keep it in the moment. It was in Japanese, but it was like, chill out, relax, come on, calm down, keep it all in the moment, It's like, it's okay. Don't get too attached to this or that, the outcome, all stuff I'd heard before, but we were...
Right.
But it was good, though.
He looked the part, so you believed him.
Yeah, he looked the part.
I speak a little Japanese. It's chill out.
Excuse me just a second. Excuse me just a second. The jokes portrayed by David Duchovny are in no way endorsed by me or the CBS organization. So there you are. Well, that's good.
That's nice. I'm glad you had a good time over.
Yeah. Is Californication coming to an end?
No, it's done. It's done. Over with. I've started a new show 2 weeks ago.
What's the new one?
It's called Aquarius. It's on NBC. It's set in the 60s, which we both remember.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well,
you were
know,
born in 61. I was born in 62.
Kind of remember it. You know, you were alive. You were on the planet. You're bouncing.
Yeah. In fact, I remember it better than I remember the 80s, to be quite frank with you. But
Well, that's,
no, I don't remember much. I remember astronauts and stuff.
You want to tell me about your childhood?
Sure. Why, you did it again!
So it's I'm playing a homicide detective in the 60s in L.A. and it's.
That sounds good. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. Manson time, around the Manson murders.
Ooh, yeah, that's creepy. Creepy, yeah.
Comedy.
We have to take a commercial break.
Oh, really? We're just getting started.
Well, we'll start again after the break.
Why do you always want to break things up?
You know, David, the pipe's really my thing. You took the pipe. I did it first. Hold on a second. He's manipulating you. He's a very good professional actor. He's making your emotions bend to his will. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, hey! Just talking, just shooting the breeze, just a couple of guys getting ready to kiss.
Talking about their pipes.
Talking about the pipes. So anyway, we're out of time, David. That was genuine shock. That was like, ooh la la! It's his catchphrase. You got to be able to say that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Trademark.
Yeah. Are you going to the Comic-Con?
I'm not. I don't think I am. I went last year.
You have a good time?
I did have a good time.
You dressed. It's a good time, isn't it? Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I dressed up as Princess Leia last time.
What? Who?
Princess Leia.
I thought that's what you said.
I was excited.
Do you get a line of people that want to shake your hand and
Well, you meet the folks. Meet the folks that enjoy the shows. I like it. There's something good about it. It's funny because it's so entertainment industry based, and yet it feels very un-Hollywood, and I like that. It won't last, of course. The Borg will take it over, and it'll all be...
The joke is that all the people are crazy and crazy fans and things like that. But you're right. What you come away with is more of like a human interaction that you can get anywhere else.
Yeah. They're just honest about but they're crazy, and they're enthusiastic and upbeat, as opposed to the cynical douchebags that we deal with every day here. My present company accepted, of course, Michael. So we really are out of time.
Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, I was just sitting. You know, I'll talk to your audience. We'll do.
Oh no, you clear. See, he's doing it again. He is doing it again. What's wrong with you? He's manipulating you. Are you sheep? Are you so blind you can't see? He's just teasing you with his finger.
What?
Anyway, good times. You want to meditate or have an awkward pause or something?
No, I just want to say thank you for letting me be your first guest, and thank you for being on the air all these years. And you've done a great job.
Thank you. David Duchovny, we'll be right back. We'll be right back.
I should, but I'm working right now on a TV show, actually with David Duchovny, and he said he was the first guest on your show.
He was the first guest on my show.
Yeah.
He touched me. So I let him be first guest on the show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Was it good? Like, what are the details of this?
David's a very nice man. Do you know him?
He loves you, because I told him I was doing this. He's like, oh, you're doing the fun one. That's what he said, the fun one.
I have no idea what you mean.
Well, I have to ask him about this whole sexual harassment thing.
No, he didn't harass me sexually. I mean, he touched me with his genius, is what I mean.
Okay.
David
maybe you harassed him sexually.
Well, I did harass him a little bit sexually.
Yeah.
You know, sort of, just a little bit. You know, tried to kiss him.
Yeah. Well, he loves you. He was just saying he loves you.
Yeah, obviously not enough to kiss me, but there you are. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
What are you doing with him?
Californication.
Oh, that's a good show.
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you make out with him in this show?
I haven't yet, but I have a feeling that I might eventually. Because everyone makes out with him on that show, right?
Yeah, whether it's on camera or not, eventually you're going to be making out. Do you ever get...